Saturday underway.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Hey, we back again. We took a couple weeks off, but hey, the radio guys here again for you. I'm your host, Yosemite Sam 314. You know I got my crew with me. Hey, we got Ross Steen down here. We got Adamo. Hey, we got Mr. Professor, aka Mr. Baldy. Look, we done had a lot going on, man. I know we ain't seen y'all in a couple of weeks, but check this out. I just want to say, hey, rest in peace to my granddaddy. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to start that off first and foremost. However, I want to say this to everybody. Hey, man, I love you guys. You hear me? And that's one thing I think as black men we don't do enough. We don't tell each other enough how we feeling. All right? So other than that, how have you guys been doing, man?
I'm tired, man. I've been working my ass off. That's how I've been doing. I'm fighting this chair in my arms. There we go.
Bro Steen, what about you?
I actually been good, man. I ain't gonna lie, I've been angry this week, though, man. I really don't know why, but I've been
I
cool.
know why.
Well, I kind of got a feeling I know why, but I don't let it be known. But
Right.
because I ain't gonna lie, it was like you said, granddad, my old dude, my daddy.
Yeah.
It was it was a weird week, man, because I think I had got in the habit of just calling like, "How you doing?" And I heard him say, "I'm hanging in there," and I couldn't make that call this week. But hey, I'm still doing good. As he said, I'm hanging in there, man.
There you go. That's all you could do,
His
man. We
favorite words.
survivors.
Look, that's what I say. Them his favorite words. Every time I call him, he say, "Brand, I'm hanging in there." So hey, I'm gonna hang in there too, man.
That's what's up, man. Adamo, how about you, man? How you doing?
I'm good, and I want to say RIP to my uncle, and he in a better place. And like you right, Brandon. Look, after the funeral, man, it's always hard, man, because that's when the emptiness and the reality of things set in. So
Yeah.
It kind of didn't even, like I said, it didn't even phase me leading up to it. But it seemed like as the days got closer, man, I started getting like anxiety or something, man. It was just like a ball in my stomach or whatever. And I really didn't know what it was. But like afterward, even Saturday, like I said, the day of the funeral, I was cool. But after that, it just seemed like this week, it seemed like it got harder as the week went on, you know what I'm saying? Not to the point of like breaking down or nothing like that.
It's just
but
hard.
to the point
I get.
of, yeah, I couldn't make that call. And it was like that call was something I got used to.
It's like you grab your phone and you fix your fingers because it's already embedded in your mind for you to dial these particular 7 numbers. You know what I'm saying? And knowing that when you dial these particular 7 numbers, is one person you can't talk to no more. I get it. So, my people, today's topic is Freestyle Saturday, okay? So if you have anything on your heart, you have anything on your mind, or just something you feel like you want to express, now is the time to do it. So I'm gonna kick it off like this. Since 2018, it's been a lot of losses going on in my life. Okay, I got my mother, my brother, my auntie, and then I have my wife's peoples, her uncles, her grandmother, and a whole host of other people in between that time. Okay, now I haven't had time to process a whole lot of this stuff. So yeah,
All right, King.
first thing, I get what you're saying. That whole it's not animosity, but it's like anger, and it's something that fuels that because you really don't have nobody to talk to. So it's like you hold it in, but it's like you don't want to hold it in because you don't want to affect those around you. And I get it because I'm still going through that 2.5 years later.
Oh, trust me. I know because I ain't trying to be funny. Sunday, when we left the hospital Sunday night, I'm going to tell you how crazy it is. Guess who the first person I was finna call?
My mama.
Exactly.
Yeah, I
Just
already know.
on her and see how she was doing. Then I had to think because I was kind of in the days, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, damn, I didn't call her. Like, I was putting up some curtains here yesterday, some curtain rods and stuff. And the first thing I thought, I needed a tool. So I was finna call my daddy.
Right.
But I couldn't.
So, you know what, with that being said.
On that note, though, what I want to say is, what you said, because I know we as people, we take stuff for granted and we take people going to be here for granted. And we really like overall need to stop doing that because you really never know when somebody going to leave. And because like I said, even though my old dude was moving slow and everything, and I didn't think that Sunday, I didn't think that, like, I hadn't seen him in a week or so, a week and a half. I didn't think I wouldn't see him no more alive, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I think people would take that stuff for granted of somebody's going to always be here, but you never know. When you leave the house, sometimes that could be the last time you leave the house. You may not come back.
Exactly.
And
that's why I try to tell those around me. Go ahead.
And that's what I was going to say. I think that people take family for granted for real because you know your family and you kind of think that they always going to be there. Like, it's been something
Sometimes.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like this week, I did something that I called one of the people who used to be on the show, and I told him that he had to get back on the show. Everybody know who I'm talking about, but I'm just saying that was just something that I felt because with everything going on, it was just like all the other stuff it's a minute thing, man.
Right. It don't mean nothing. It don't mean much. Before you finish your comment, I want to ask Professor. So you know we're talking about dealing with the loss of a parent and like your feelings and things like that. Now I do know you've lost your father as well. Okay.
Yep.
So and I know when I lost my mother, you called me and you was giving me advice and saying don't do this and don't do that. Basically saying like don't hold it in, just let it out because you don't want to burn nobody. You know what I'm saying? So with you, with what we just said about ourselves, let me know what you are or like where your feeling is and how you still stand on it.
That shit don't change. It's been 17 years since my pops passed, and I still feel some type of way.
You say how long?
It's been 17.
Bro, it don't even seem like it's been that long.
It do not seem like it's been that long.
He passed, I think, almost like exactly 2 or 3 months before James was born. So, yeah. Wow. So hell. So I figured, look, because even to this day, I struggle with a few things because it's like, because it almost like you never recover that person fully that you lost.
Right.
So all you can do is kind of cope and just branch out and be like, hey, I need to talk to somebody. So it's a matter of, can you find that one person or a couple people to help replace that person that you lost in your life? But you never get over it though. Because I feel like all you do is enjoy the time that you had. And stay there.
That's what I did, man, because it's not easy for me to open up to somebody. Because I feel that if I talk to you about something, you stand the opportunity to fuck with my head. So I don't really talk to people, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because they try to use your feelings against you.
Yeah, but see, the thing that, like, I was talking to my mom, and I'm like, I don't really give a fuck about my feelings, though. My feelings don't mean shit. My daddy taught me that, dude, when you get in your feelings, man, you all fucked up. So, like, my feelings don't mean shit to me. So it's kind of hard for me to, like, get in my feelings. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Like, last week, I had a couple drinks, but I knew don't drink too much because I was like, nigga, you might get in your feelings, and that's the shit you don't want to do.
You know what? I gotta ask somebody about that. Adamo, what's your opinion when it comes to having your feelings, or you? Because a lot of people wear their feelings on their sleeves. Okay, so far as what Rothstein just said, what is your take and your comments on it?
Feelings to me are a bad way to function in life
Yeah.
because it's no thought process to feelings.
Hey, True, mute your camera real quick, True.
Yes, sir.
Mute your mic.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Now, what you think?
feelings is it's a bad way to move in life when you really are making critical, important decisions in life to be emotional or to involve feelings into because there's no thought process to it. It's just how you feel. And
And
I think, go ahead.
that's what a lot of people do. They act off emotions and make their decisions off emotions. You can't make a sound decision when you emotional.
Not
And
at
that's what
all.
a lot of people mess up at. They make decisions when they're emotional.
I can't wholeheartedly agree with that
Oh
because
no,
the
that's
type of
fact.
person that I am, I can be in my feelings, so to speak, but I'm still thinking logically. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give
Most
you a perfect
people
example.
don't. Most people don't though. But when most people get in their feelings and get real emotional, they liable to do some stuff they wouldn't normally do.
Yeah.
No, that's true. That's true. That's true.
That's
So I
why I
can't
say
agree with you
you
on that.
can't. That's why I say you can't operate in your emotions for a long time. Like it's the whole thing. Like I got pissed off because I had to post something on Facebook because some people posted the wrong information. Like you
Right.
know me, I'm on Facebook. I would never post nothing. Like you don't even know
Not
where
real.
the hell I am. You don't even know if I'm alive. You know what I'm saying? But I had to
Right.
clear up some stuff because some wrong information was got posted. And I was getting pissed because the people were texting me like, sorry for your loss. I'm praying for you. My condolences. I don't deal in emotions and feelings. And it's fucked up because it kind of fucked with me at home because like when you was telling me, when I told you, like, I ain't trying to be funny. I shed a little tear, my old dude died or whatever, but like, this far as it go, like right here. When they get right here, man, I wipe that shit up and suck that shit up and keep moving. And you told
Okay.
me, don't do that. Just let it
I
out.
did. I did.
And I found out this week, and I didn't
Let that shit
know,
out.
but I found out this week I had been lashing out at my wife.
Right.
And I didn't know I was doing it. You know
I
what I'm
was. Hey,
saying?
understand because I was in that same predicament.
And she was
And
just
I
asking me today, we was in the car, and she was like, why everything you've been saying to me sound like I'm getting on your nerves or you frustrated? And I just had to tell her, I'm like, man, I'm really confused and don't know what to feel right now because I don't deal with emotions. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, in our
uh-huh.
family, in our household, we don't talk about what's going on in the family. You know what
We
I'm
don't.
saying?
We don't.
You take
We don't.
whatever happened and you fucking keep rolling. That's just what we do. And it's actually kind of like, it's actually toxic behavior for real. It's
Yeah.
toxic for real, but we do it. And like I function with it because I've been functioning with it so long.
So
Like
long.
it be a
Whole lot.
problem with communication. Like she was asking me, like, what's wrong with you today? And I'm like, nothing. And she was like, I knew you was gonna say that because you always say that. I could tell something going on with you. I just want you to let me in. But I've been married since
That's
2006, and I still can't let her in for real.
Mm-hmm.
Only part of the way.
it. It's hard, but it's just that's what as a whole, like us as a community, and it's not just the black community; it's everybody. You know what I'm saying? We have to open up. It ain't got to be wide open. You know what I'm saying? But open up just enough to let somebody else that's close to us kind of feel what we going through, so they can try to. I'm not gonna say help, but kind of sympathize and or empathize with what we're going through. Because you never know. Shit, they probably done already went through it and they can help you through it.
And then communicating how you feeling is important too, especially in a relationship or in a marriage, because she could take, your wife could have took what you are going through as, oh, well, maybe this nigga don't like me.
And she know because she lost her dad. We went through this a couple years ago.
Yeah.
It's just like, it's so hard kind of like for me to open up and talk to people. And I'm probably talking too much now normally than I normally would, but I mean, I feel comfortable around y'all, so I do this.
It's therapeutic though when you have the right people around you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then you got some Ciroc in your cup and one of these.
Then the truth come out.
I'm not endorsing, but I feel you on this.
What is that, Remy?
Is that Remy?
Yes, sir. Yeah, okay. I got my 1738. I got the one right under.
He's finna feel real sexy tonight.
You ignorant.
Hey, I got a question, y'all.
Shoot.
Hey, my partner, I'm not gonna give out his information and his name where he work at, but he works with a individual or a person that was born a female, but she classifies herself as a male. So when he was at work, he was transferring her or transferring a customer to this person, and he referred to that person as a female. She sent something back. I guess she heard that he was classifying her as a female. So she sent something back to him and was like, don't refer to me as a male. So my question is what is your take on, like, when a person is a transgender or there's something different, how do you classify them? Or do you just
I'm gonna take this.
Stay away from
it? I was ready.
I'm gonna take this one first. Now, my take, and this is my opinion, okay? Unless you're going through the actual change of converting from male to female or from female to male, you are what you are until you're changed. You know what I'm saying? So if you're walking around here and you have a penis, but you had them injections and get them hormone shots where you have titties, you're still a man. If you're changing from a woman and you had your boobs cut off, but you still have vagina, you're still a woman. You can't change that. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, my opinion is, unless you're already through the process, you can't get upset with people as they identify you with what you are physically. What you're telling them to identify you as is something that you put in your mind. Now, they do say, well, some people say, well, people are born this way. I don't believe that. But it is what it is. Hey, like I said, it's my opinion. I don't believe it, but it is what it is. But to answer your question, I feel like unless they've had their process completed, you can't be upset when people identify you with what you're being displayed as. So if I walk around with this big ass beard and this raspy, heavy voice, and be like, hey, call me such and such, or call me Miss so and so, and I get mad at you, and it's like,
I ain't gonna call you Miss nothing, because you don't look like, you too motherfucking ugly to be a miss.
You is an ugly motherfucker.
Hey, man,
I own up though.
I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I approach you as what you was born as, man. Ain't nobody finna make me say nothing different, man. I don't care if I know you was a boy and you a punk. You a boy, man, but you a punk boy, but you still gonna be dressed as a boy. I ain't never gonna dress you as nothing as the opposite sex, because that ain't what you came into this world as.
Yeah, it's like,
that's me personally, man. That's just what me personally. But on the other hand, too, I stay far the fuck away from 'em as possible.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that energy, man. I don't want that energy.
And like it's crazy because I know we got cousins that's
Yeah.
you know
Right.
they gay. I mean, I ain't trying to talk about you. I ain't trying to down them. I ain't never been one to like
But they
disrespect
still
nobody.
identify.
Like I said, I don't
They
disrespect
still
you
male.
for your choice or nothing like that. That's just your choice, and that's just how you live. I don't live that way.
Right.
But
But
you's
it's
a
kind.
boy, whether you think you're a girl, you's a boy. And I'm
It's
gonna call you a boy. I'm gonna call you sir if you you know, some kind of
Hold
authority
on.
or something like that. That's
Somebody's
just
finna
what
say
it
something.
is.
Hold on. Who was
brother.
it? Somebody's finna say something.
Who?
I was
Finna
saying
say
that
something.
I was saying that it's sort of like you've been taught your whole life. Like I'm using an analogy right now. You've been taught your whole life to be like, okay, the color blue looks like this. And then all of a sudden you want to turn around and tell me, now, this isn't blue. This is pink. No, motherfucker. This is how I was taught how the color blue looks.
And see,
Right.
that's like, I'm glad you said that, man, because I hear people say all the time, man, I was born this way. And I don't know, man. I ain't no doctor, I ain't no psychologist, I ain't nothing like that, man. I am educated, so don't get me wrong, but I ain't nobody who study minds or nothing, but I just don't see you being born a boy and you talking about something you was born a boy in a girl body and all that stuff. I
Right.
don't believe that, man. I ain't saying it ain't true to me. I don't believe it, so it can't be true to me. It's just I think all that stuff is taught, man, and especially now, because everything you
Because
look
it's
at
right.
on TV, man. I was watching the basketball game yesterday, man, and they kept showing all these these gay commercials, man. Like you living with HIV, you see two black dudes kissing, and it's like it's really messed up because they portray us as like that all the time.
Right.
And
On
then
all the
like
commercials.
it bothers the hell out of me, man. Like this new one. At the end, they got two black dudes kissing, man. I'm like, all black dudes ain't gay, man. All black dudes ain't down low, man. All that it it don't make no sense to me, man. It's like they push it on you, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree.
So, Professor,
I
what's
guess
your
that's
take
why
on
they
it?
say you shouldn't watch so much TV, man.
Fuck all that. Fuck all that.
You know, my take
But,
on it is,
Professor, what's your take?
all right, look, my take on it is, fuck it. Keep it simple. Don't just say they. If you talk they, don't say him, she, fuck it, just say they. Everybody gets they.
But
Make it
So
general.
then you
let me
in a
ask you this,
professional
Troop. So Troop, let me ask you this.
Yep.
So if a gay guy walked up to you and started talking to you, right? Not trying to get at you, just talking
Right.
to you.
Sure.
Would you address him as ma'am or would you address him as sir?
Hey,
First of all,
that's a real
you ain't getting nobody getting that kind of respect right off the flip. It's just gonna be, hey, what's going on? It's just gonna be a general conversation.
I
Like
address
there's
him
no
as
need.
sir because
No.
I give everybody respect, man. That's just
Right,
me, man.
right. But
right,
I don't have to say ma'am or sir to give you respect though. Cause that's
No,
all
it's just
determined by like
see,
your tone there. So me,
it's
I'm
a
not
force
gonna
of
say,
habit for
hey
me. That's
guy,
why
hey
I asked
woman.
that question.
Right. Because for me, like, okay, for me, I'm not gonna come at you in a gender type way. You know what I'm saying? If you're a girl, you're a girl, you're a guy, I don't give a shit. It's as long as you ain't fucking with me, that's how I look at it. I'm gonna give you whatever respect you want, as long as you don't fuck with me. So I'm not
So,
gonna reference you as
what
a
do you
girl.
consider? What do you consider fucking with you?
Trying to fuck me. That's what I'm talking about. You gonna get that one good warning. Hey, it ain't going down like that. Now, if you persist, then we got a problem. But if you respect that, cool. That's all right.
No, when I said just talking to you, see, I wasn't talking
Yeah,
about
that's
trying
what
to get
I'm
your
talking
digits
about.
or get your.
Look,
Look, I wasn't even talking
I'm
about them
just
trying to
telling
take
you.
your honey bun and all that stuff, man. All I'm saying is, if they
I'm
just
telling you.
engaging you, just say your
Yeah,
boss, bro. Just
a
say your
general
boss. Now,
conversation. Oh, bro,
listen,
I had
hold
the
on.
gayest boss in the world.
Okay, so wait a
And
minute.
I never referenced him as a guy or a girl. It was like, hey, whatever the name was, that's the name you got back.
Hey,
That's it.
so wait a minute. So if just say your boss, right? That boss, say his name was Mr. Smith or something. Say his name was Smith, right? So would you say Miss Smith or Mr. Smith?
Well, I'm gonna call you by your first name first of all. That's what's gonna happen. Ain't no Mr., no Mrs. I'm gonna call you by your first name because when we working together, we're coworkers. You know what I'm saying?
See,
I'm
man,
not.
I'm gonna be as far as you, man, because if you just starting for me on day one and you gonna call me by my first name, we got a problem.
Well, but if that's the way you no, because if that's the way you introduce yourself, that's the name you getting back. I'm not gonna just go off the rip and be like, hey, Mr. Powell. If you say, hey, my name Brandon Powell, I'm like, okay, well, all right, Brandon, it is. At that point, you leaving it up to me on how I reference you. Brandon
So
Powell.
what
Okay.
you saying is,
So you gonna be Brandon from now on.
Hey, you stay clear of getting yourself in trouble and just don't refer to him at all.
Pretty much. Hey, what's going on?
So wait a minute.
Like I say.
Hey, look, do sometimes you just feel like being funny, man, and be like, what's up, Mrs. Smith? And it's
nah.
I know I did that before. Like, it was actually this dude who worked at this thing, and he sounded like a woman. And so I started calling him ma'am. Until somebody told me he wasn't no woman. And I just kept saying ma'am. And then after I found out, I did it again just to make myself laugh in the inside.
Hell no. See, now that just being a good asshole at that point. That's asshole right there.
It depends on where you. It depends on where you at too. Like at your job, you know, you got to be politically correct, so you don't want to lose your job.
And my job don't play.
Yeah, so like if you at work, you have to kind of do things politically correct. But when you out in public, you can kind of classify them as whatever you want to. You know, they might try to swing at your ass. Hey. Yeah.
Hey, so, hey, I don't know about y'all, but I feel like today was pretty productive, man. My people, we still got merch going on. We got the Radio Godz face masks. We got white, we got black, we got gray.
Still ain't got mine.
T-shirts.
I need that gray one.
And then we got yours, man. You left.
What's crazy is y'all mans was at my house on my birthday, man, and
you ain't say nothing.
They still
I forgot.
Y'all do.
Okay, I'm gonna come over there.
And she been asking about your 80s Cooks logo, man. She been asking me about it. I forgot to call.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
You know, when you get to messing with this, you get to messing with this stuff, man. Yo, fucking brain cells.
It's how your memory goes.
It really don't, not with me. I just be doing so much stuff, man. I'm a busy dude, man. I'm like the busiest dude who don't own his own damn business. It's crazy, man.
Hey, well, look, y'all, we're gonna wrap it up, man. And again, please check us out, man.
You must be
the
pulling
Radio
up
Godz
outside
on
that
YouTube.
bar, right?
Nah, I've been sitting out here for
it. Go feel sexy. Let me get a feeling sexy up in the night, boy.
Nah, I don't want our time. Yeah, I don't want our time to run out on this man.
With his nipples at the bar.
This dude.
Out your time?
But look, hey, continue to check us out, man. We working, we grinding, man. We love everybody that tune in. Please leave us comments, subscribe to our channel, man, and share it, all right? But until then, till next week, man, y'all people have a good one, man. We love y'all. I salute.
God.